Good day, everyone. Here we have the old 2003 Dodge Dakota have a little bit of a transmission line leak. I believe it's from the oil cooler. Anyways, I'm going to show you how to fix that real quick because this is a common issue with these older Dodge Dakotas that are, in the Rust Belt, as they say in the States, or in Canada. It's just in Canada, and they use a lot of salt. So, let me just go through what you need. Now, a lot of people or videos will say, well, you can just use some fuel line and fix it with a clamp. But why not just go out and get some proper hose? This is a transmission oil cooler hose. The most common one would be that you need to get would be the 3/8 inch inside diameter. And I'm only going to need a little section, like about that big. So you need some hose for sure. A way to cut it, these work great. This is just for doing little pruning on trees. Cuts hose great. And you're going to need a few clamps. Now, these you can either tighten with a screwdriver, it's just a flathead, or a socket. I recommend getting yourself a socket. In this case, it's a 6mm, because you can just tighten these clamps so much better using a little socket. And we're going to have to cut into the pipe, so just a piece of hacksaw blade or something like this. This should work. And we're going to need a little bit of emery cloth because I want to clean some of the rust off where the hose is going to slide on. Oh, I forgot. Sometimes you can use one of these little plumbing pipe cutters too, but if you can't get in there, it's a tight spot, you can't use this. Of course, you're going to need some automatic transmission fluid, the correct type for the vehicle. You don't probably need this, but I have a little bit of lube here. It might help me slide on the rubber hose once I do my cut. And before I do anything, I'm going to clean everything with some brake cleaner. After I, sand it down and cut the pipe, we're going to clean it with some brake cleaner. So I'll get set up and we'll get under the vehicle and show you how to do this. So basically, before we go under the vehicle, the first step is to get your hose out. I've been looking under there, so I determined I really only need about this much hose. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how nice this cuts this hose off. So there we go. I think that's all we're going to need. Perfect cut. All right, now I'm going to go and get this set up. Okay, so the most common spot that these leak, I'll just show you on the side of the vehicle. I'm on the passenger side. We're going to be going underneath the vehicle. You're at about here on the tire. This is to the rear. And it'll be up along the side of the transmission. So that's probably where it's going to be leaking, and there's a reason, because there's a plastic clip that holds these two cooler lines together, and they always seem to rust right where that clip is. So I've ripped that clip off and I'll show you. Okay, I can't see this is on camera. Hopefully it is, otherwise it's going to be a waste of time. But anyways, I found where the leak was. It's right here. And there used to be this clip on here that held these two pipes together, or two lines together. And that's where it rusted. Now, I made a mark where the leak was already. But as I said, I want to come in here first before I cut through it, because it's easier to do. And I just want to clean it up. Get all this corrosion off the line. Oh, and by the way, this pipe, so it was a little bit further in, more parallel with this one or whatever. But you can pull it out. I pulled it out a little bit, so. Clean this up as best you can. And I'm going to spray this off. Okay. And then we'll get to doing the cutting. I'm gonna have to move my phone here. It's getting a brake cleaner on it. Okay, I'm back. So, as I said, I found where it was leaking. There was a small crack here, so I'm just gonna try to cut this in half. Okay, so I finally got through. Again, gee, I hope that's on camera. So here's the line. And I don't know, everything looks pretty good. All I'm gonna do is spray this with some brake cleaner, flush out any little debris. Okay. Pretty good. Let's get clamp number 1 on. There. Okay. Kind of a messy thing to do, eh? Hey, that's my Canadian accent coming on.
That feels pretty tight.
Okay, so folks, what I'm going to do, like I don't know, the socket does not go on this one. It's a different size. That's weird. It goes on this one fine. This one's like something, I don't know, they must have given me an oddball. Anyways, I'm going to tighten this up more, spray it down with brake clean so it's nice and clean, and I'll go let the vehicle warm up and then check the transmission fluid, get it all topped up, see if this thing's gonna leak. I'll put some new cardboard down so you know I'm not fooling with you. Okay, so let me clean it up, get some new cardboard, and get it topped up with transmission fluid. So I can make it tighten up with this, I don't know. Maybe I can do it. Okay, if you've never checked the transmission fluid on your Dodge Dakota, basically the steps are make sure it's on level ground, start it up, put it in neutral, well, put your parking brake on if it works, and put it in neutral, and let it start warming up, and you have to check it while it's running and in neutral. And you have to really wait until it's fully heated up to get the true reading, but initially what I did is I started it up, put it in neutral, I checked the level, it was super low, so I added half a liter right off the get-go. And then after you add some fluid, you have to go back into your truck and run it through the gears, you know, go through each gear, leave it in there for, you know, maybe 10 seconds each one, and then put it back into neutral, keep it running, come out, check the level. If it needs more, add some more. And then do the same thing again, repeat the run through the gears again, return it back to neutral, keep it running, and then come and check it again. And if you're wondering where the stick is, it's right here. So, and then, when I'm not fooling around with you guys, I'm kind of happy because it's not leaking. There's my fresh cardboard. There's nothing under there. So for the time being, all is well. So thumbs up. Give one of those to me if you liked the video, if it was helpful. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day.